Dr. Meenakshi Mahur, Assistant Professor, Zoology, Sri Samlaji Government College, Manfia, Chittorgarh. Today my topic is phosphorus cycle. As there are many biogeochemical cycles in environment, so today I'm going to explain phosphorus cycle. We have already done with the nitrogen cycle. Today I'm going to explain phosphorus cycle. So what is phosphorus cycle? These are the cyclic pathway through which phosphorus element move from environment to organism and then back to the environment from the organism. So it moves in a cycle through rock, water, soil, sediments and organism. Phosphorus cycle is sedimentary cycle. How it is sedimentary cycle? Because the reservoir pool is lithosphere. The biogenetic material, that is phosphorus, involved in circulation are known gaseous. There is no atmospheric phase in the phosphorus cycle. Like oxygen is a gaseous cycle, but phosphorus is sedimentary cycle because the reservoir pool is lithosphere. It is imperfect cycle. Uh, then why phosphorus is important to us? Uh, Phosphorus is important for the growth and the survival of any living organism, and therefore it is very essential for development and the maintenance of living of healthy ecosystem. And phosphorus is one of the major nutrients to biological cycle. Phosphorus is component of nucleotides of nucleic acid. Phosphorus is important component of the energy rich compounds like ADP, ATP, GTP. And phosphorus is also present in a plasma membrane of living organism, shells of the animals, bones and the teeth of animals. So phosphorus is very important to us. Now how phosphorus enters into the cycle and water. So phosphorus moves in a cycle through rock, water, soil, sediments and organism. And there are many ways or processes through which phosphorus enters into the soil. Phosphorus is usually present in a soil as rock phosphate in combination with calcium, iron and aluminum. So crystalline rocks are the major natural sources of phosphates for the living organism. So when the crystalline rocks undergoes the slow process of weathering, they release phosphorus into the soil in the form of phosphates. Even there are so many things done by man which is responsible for the release of phosphorus into the environment, like use of artificial phosphate fertilizers. Farmers use artificial phosphate fertilizers to restore the fertility of soil or to increase the fertility of the soil, and that time man uses this phosphorus. So when it uses phosphorus, it goes into the soil and uh, by leaching or by other processes, it also moves towards the water or any water body. Uh, there are seabirds which deposit their phosphorus rich feces called guano on land. So birds are also responsible for the deposition of phosphorus on land. Now, when any organism die or decay. Decomposers decompose this dead material and release phosphorus into the soil. So, uh, decomposers are also responsible for the release of phosphorus into the soil. And phosphorus enters the aquatic system or any water body, lake, river through surface runoff, leaching, and man-made activities like mining, agriculture, etc. So there are some many ways through which phosphorus enters into the soil and water. Then, how phosphorus is utilized by the animals or other things in an environment? So, phosphorus circulates in the abiotic environment in lithosphere as well as hydrosphere. So, when phosphorus becomes part of soil and water, it returns the phosphorus to the cycle to producers like plants or BGE, that is a blue-green algae or any photosynthetic bacteria. And within the soil, organic form of phosphate can be made available to plants by bacteria that break down organic matter to inorganic forms of phosphorus. And this process is known as mineralizations. So, uh, plants absorb phosphorus from the soil as orthophosphate ions, and this orthophosphate ions transferred to consumers and decomposers as organic phosphate through food chain. So, food chain is also responsible for the cycling of phosphorus. And then, when organisms excrete or their body decompose, the organism phosphorus is returned to the soil with the action of decomposers. And who are the decomposers? Phosphate solubilizing bacteria. In aquatic system, phosphorus is taken from water by phytoplanktons, and when zooplanktons consume this phytoplanktons, phosphorus gets entered into the zooplanktons. Now, phosphorus in soil can end up in a waterways and eventually oceans. And once it enters in the oceans, they can be incorporated into sediments over time. So, this is the way how phosphorus circulates in the cycle. So, here you can see weathering or erosion, then surface runoff or leaching. Through weathering or erosion, the phosphorus enters into the soil, then in the form of phosphate, it is utilized by the plants, and then plants are eaten by animals, animals excrete or they die and again release the phosphorus present in them into the environment. And from soil, the phosphorus enters into the aquatic system to leaching or surface runoff or any other man-made activities like mining, agriculture, and construction. So, when phosphorus reaches to the um, aquatic system like ocean, then sediments are built up, and again weathering of uh, rock containing phosphates release phosphorus into the environment. So this is the cycle how phosphorus circulates in the hydrosphere or lithosphere. So phosphorus tends to cycle in a system and it passes from plant to various animal communities and then into the inorganic forms and then back into the plant components of the system. And one of the important points of phosphorus cycle is that When the phosphate concentration increases in natural water system, it causes eutrophication and pollution. So it is one of the eutrophication has become one of the problems in on global level because of this pollutions of this type of elements. So phosphorus cycle is a cyclic pathway through which phosphorus element move from environment to organism and then back to the environment. So it is a sedimentary cycle because main reservoir is sediment. Then why phosphorus is important? It is important for the growth and the survival of living organism. It is component of nucleotides, energy-rich compounds present in the plasma membrane, shells, bones, and teeth. And it enters into the soil through and water through weathering of crystalline rocks, through artificial fertilizers used by farmers, excretion by living organisms, decay of living organisms, deposition of guano on land by the birds, and it enters into the aquatic system through surface runoff, leaching, and man-made activities. Then how phosphorus is utilized, I have explained. Thank you.